Zombies. They shuffle, they moan, they eat brain. They're just straight up annoying. Are you tough enough to tackle the zombie problem in Resident Evil 4? If you are, stick around because we need to talk. Hola, ¿qué pasó? Ahora, muérete en el punto de mi horca. That's Spanish for, hey, what's up? Now die at the end of my pitchfork. It's a handy phrase to know when you encounter the Spanish-speaking, zombie-esque villagers who roam around Resident Evil 4. Welcome to Cheat. I'm Kristin Holt, and today we'll give you the guided tour of the latest thriller from Capcom. And they say you can't learn by cheating, fools. The bright minds at Capcom have taken the franchise in a bold new direction with Resident Evil 4. It's been 6 years since Raccoon City. The Umbrella Corporation is gone, and ghastly zombie hordes no longer roam the land. In fact, it's getting downright pleasant on good old Earth. This time around, Leon Kennedy, the rookie cop from Resident Evil 2, is back, and now he's on a mission to find Ashley, the president's daughter.
I'll go. I'm counting on you guys.
We'll stay and watch the car.
With Umbrella destroyed, there are no zombies this time. But don't be sad. Buck up, kid. There are plenty of extremely zombie-ish infected villagers for you to bash. In fact, this so-called little village seems to have had a population larger than Dallas, Texas. And what's worse, these semi-dead farmhands are even trickier and more powerful than their predecessors. But if you still want more monsters to mash, no sweat. You'll also come face to hideous face with some of the best bosses we've ever seen. And your dexterity and quick thinking will be put to the test. You don't want to become someone else's tasty snack. The story isn't the only new and improved feature. The static, neck-ache-inducing camera angles are gone, and now you see things in a new light. A nifty, over-the-shoulder, third-person view gets you up close and personal with all your ugly foes. Luckily, if you get too close, you can hit B and down on the stick to pull a 180. Hey, he who fights and runs away, right? Another new ability is shooting people anywhere on their body. This revamped mechanic makes body part-specific targeting not only fun, but strategically advantageous. It's no longer how much you shoot someone, it's where. And you've also got new Void Rage roundhouses and knife attacks for when you're out of ammo. Upgrading weapons is one of the best parts of this game. Throughout, you'll encounter a merchant from whom you can buy the latest in ass-kickery. Nope, he doesn't take any crap, and he doesn't take American Express. You need a lot of pesetas to deal with spooky, sensitive salesman guy, so save up. Watch out, though, he's sensitive. If you shoot his face off or something, he'll leave you. Our favorite thing is weapons upgrades. You can juice up 4 facets of your pea shooter: firepower, speed, reload, and capacity. Be sure to upgrade your attaché case ASAP. Case space quickly becomes prime real estate in this game. More space-saving advice? Mix herbs whenever you can to save room, and use the L and R triggers to rotate items. When you leave the weapons recovery screen, anything in the secondary space will be gone like your girlfriend after you play this game for 93 hours straight. So don't delete it unless you mean it.
Thank you.
But our absolute favorite thing about this version versus the others is that typewriter ribbons are out, like, well, typewriter ribbons. Typewriters still function as save spots, but you're no longer restricted by the number of ribbons you have, but by the space on your memory card. Now save as much as you want. Anyway, now you've got all the info you need, so get out there and save Ashley. Your commander-in-chief is counting on you.
Came here looking for this girl.
Ashley, girl, what's up with the kidnappings? Are you hanging out with Robin the Boy Wonder? For the last time, if the zombie overlord offers you candy, don't get in the car. Jeez. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back to Cheat. I'm Kristin Holt, the chick you're cheating with, and today we're pulling a fast one on the zombie-ish hordes of Resident Evil 4. While we were gone, Leon got himself in trouble again, big surprise, and he needs your help. In this level, you have to choose between 2 battles. Lucky for you, we obtained some insider intel on each. On this level, you're barricaded in a cabin while bloodthirsty Europeans try to kill you.
Quick, in that cabin!
Sounds like a typical trip to France.
Okay, it's game time.
The first thing to do is rearrange furniture. Block as many windows as you can with bookcases to buy time. Then, hunker down by the staircase, equip your shotgun, and brace yourself for the onslaught. If you're worried about your boy Luis, that's nice, but don't. He can handle himself. When you get overwhelmed by the European stinky cheese breath, head upstairs and break out the TMP. Just when the battle starts getting too hot, the zombos will decide to retreat.
Looks like they're backing off.
When you get down to the crossroads, you have a choice to make. The left fork leads to the Chainsaw Sisters, the right to El Gigante. I know, it sounds like a lose-lose, but don't you worry, we've got the intel to cheat your way out. Choose the left gate and you'll be fighting in a mine. And what's the golden rule of mine fighting? Don't drag the president's daughter around while you do it. Instead, stash Ashley in a container as soon as you can. She'll stay out of trouble and let you focus on some serious villager pillaging. When you've battled your way to the pit, the Chainsaw Sisters will make their grand debut. Unless you're curious about getting chainsawed, climb the ladder and head back to the entrance. The fighting's easier when you can funnel your enemies to one spot. Equip your shotgun for maximum blastage. If you run out of shells, use incendiary or regular grenades to finish the job. Once the sisters are in smithereens, pick up the ruby and camp key from their corpses. Oh, and wipe them off before you stow them. Now let's reverse the curse for a sec and look at the right gate. This leads to the lair of El Gigante, who's just a big old meanie. I find that dropping a boulder on him is a great way to say, "Hey, lighten up, guy!" After that, shoot the locks off the gate and grab the old key from shack number 2. Before you reach the second wall, you'll find another boulder you can drop on Senor Gigante to slow him down. Shoot the locks on the next gate and move through. Annoyingly, on this level, you can't stash Ashley, so be careful. Make sure she gets first aid and a crash course in ogre avoidance, because if she dies, it's game over. Blast the monster with your shotgun and TMP. When the parasite sprouts on its back, slice it off. Repeat this twice more, and ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. Wow, I haven't seen that many ugly guys since I worked as a lumberjack in college. What? I did. Next up, we'll pander to you, the cherished viewers, by answering your questions about the big bad boss man village chief. You're welcome. Like school, some people will blow through this game and others will need help. Welcome to the wonderful world of cheating.
Hasta luego.
Next to join our merry band are Minipan and Camanthea, who want the answers to Mr. Village Chief's deadly pop quiz. No worries, guys. Torres Mendez, aka Village Chief, his weak spot is his spine. This important body part is best targeted with the shotgun or the TMP. You can also get hot for teacher by blowing up barrels. Sorry to say it, guys, but merely cheating isn't enough this time. Torres has devastating lunge attacks that you'll have to dodge. Although this is one tough boss man, he does tip his hand before striking. Watch his nasty buggy arms. They flinch just before he attacks. It's not much, but it might keep you breathing. Keep hammering Big Ugly's spine, and he'll eventually split in half. But it's not over yet. Like a good horror monster, the Torres will now start swinging around the crossbeams like a bloody half-monkey, half-half zombie guy thing. Scurry up the ladder and collect the herbs from the windows. Keep the high ground and blast half Village Chief when he gets too close. Continue busting caps in him and he'll be dead in no time. After all, his second attack was pretty half-ass in the first place. After that, I need a break. But when we come back, the next boss battle we're breaking down is one of the hardest we've ever seen. Welcome back to Cheat. With my help, you've ducked and duped your way through half of Resident Evil 4. But don't go patting yourself on the back just yet. You'll need both hands on the controller when you face the next matching set of Big Uglies. Stick and move, baby, stick and move. Ready for another lesson in Espanol? Okay, repeat after me. Los dos gigantes. That means the two giants. And you're gonna have to get past both of them if you want to survive Chapter 4-2. Start by entering the mine and take out the villagers blocking your way. Head for the platform overlooking the facility, draw your rifle, and snipe miners like it was the last day of miner sniping season. Then, jump to the lower level and finish them off CQB style. When you move on, you'll find a boulder blocking the way. Luckily, this mine has extremely shabby dynamite security policies. Pull the lever near the boulder, and you'll summon a trolley. Well, sort of. To get the trolley all the way down, you'll need to head to the upper level to flip a circuit breaker. When you do, retrieve the dynamite and break that rock like you were on a chain gang. Next, proceed to the blast furnace. Here you will encounter two very unfriendly gigantes who want to kick your culo. Are you gonna take that? Now each of these guys carries a bounty of 15,000 pesetas, but if you want to collect, you'll have to kill them the old-fashioned way. If you're not all about the Benjamins, un gigante is real easy to kill. Climb the scaffolding and wait for him to come over. Before he can swat you like a fly, use the winch to zip across the area. When you land, pull this lever and it's adios amigo, one less gigante to worry about. Of course, you'll still have to deal with his friend, so use a flash grenade to stun the big fella, then blast him with your shotgun. Or, if you like, climb the scaffolding, lure him over, then zipline across and shoot him from a distance. This is a pattern he'll let you repeat over and over in true obliging video game monster fashion. You lure, he lumbers, you zip, you shoot him. It's a symbiotic relationship, really. There are ammunition and health recovery items scattered across the map, so pick them up as needed. Pepper El Gigante until the parasite appears. When it does, run over and slice it off. Once you've done enough damage, the monster will say no mas. That gigante could stand to lose a few pounds. Thankfully, on the next level, you can burn off lots of calories by dodging security beams. I think it could unseat Pilates as the next big exercise craze. Seriously. In Chapter 5-3, the ever-kidnappable Ashley has been, well, you guessed it, kidnapped by Sadler.
Come to me, Ashley.
And while you'll be tempted to just write her off, if you want to win the game, you've got to save her.
It's already begun.
Take out a couple baddies, and you'll see a cutscene with Krauser. But watch out, keep your hands on the controller. This isn't some Kojima mega cutscene where you can polish off an order of hot wings. You'll need to be on your toes. After the cutscene, explore the throne room. Be careful, because security's tighter than next year's Source Awards. When 3 beams appear, run through when the horizontal beam's rising and the others are spreading. The next set is harder to pass. Wait until 2 beams form a triangle, then dart through. Watch out for the rising horizontal beam. Dodge the next 2 sets of beams and you're almost there. As you wait for the door to unlock, security will take one more crack at you. Bob and weave just as the beams arrive. At this point, you'll be totally sick of beams. So go down the elevator and enter Sadler's Abode. Here, you'll meet It, aka U3. This guy's uglier than the whole cast of Alien vs. Predator. Arm your shotgun and shoot the green lights to open the control panels. You have 30 seconds to move to the next rig before it goes all Titanic on you. Continue to do this with the next 2 rigs while dodging attacks. When the 3rd rig goes down, so will It. Bye-bye, It. See you soon. Sooner, it turns out, than you would have liked. Don't you hate it when monsters get multiple lives? You 3 will climb out of the bottomless pit. I guess it wasn't really all that bottomless, was it? And you'll have to start killing him all over again. The monster can be trapped temporarily behind the gate, where you can really unload on him. Blow up the explosive barrels to damage him even more. Continue this until he burrows into the ground. Now get ready for some serious duck and cover. Once it attacks, you'll have only seconds to unload whatever ordnance you have left into it. It's a tough battle, but the 50,000 pesetas you get when you win makes it all worthwhile. Go ahead, buy yourself something nice. Fight over to the fortress ruins and you'll face Krauser again. When the squabble begins, jet to the left room, grab all the tasty bonus items, and climb up the ladder. Hang out and attack Krauser with your shotgun and knife when he gets close. The first part of this battle's pretty quick. Head slowly through the gate and watch out for Krauser's ambush. The fight here will center on a series of button presses. Stay alert and he'll soon flash grenade away. Like a pesky little brother, Krauser will keep coming back for more. But unlike your little brother, it's okay to stab Krauser and shoot him with a shotgun. Fight him off long enough to grab 2 pieces of the Holy Beast, and the final battle will begin.
2 down, 1 more to go, Krauser.
My weapon of choice here is the Killer 7. Use it to blast K-Man's exposed legs, then unload on him when he's vulnerable. Stay alert, dodge his attacks, and eventually he'll go down. Now, go grab a Haunted Village flavor sports drink. You earned it. Okay, good workout, gang. Now, I need a quick break here since crowds are really testing my reflexes. When we come back, I'll give you a sneak peek at the end of the game, and you'll learn to save Ashley. Again. See you soon. Welcome back to Cheat, the show that never actually admitted taking steroids, unlike some cheaters in the real world. We're still making our way through Resident Evil 4, and now I'm gonna suck all the enjoyment out of the game for you like some kind of enjoyment-sucking alien. This is your official spoiler warning. If you don't want to see how the game ends, go ahead and just borrow your dad's car for a quick 2-minute joyride. I'm sure he won't mind.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
Okay, so you've clawed your way to the top. So what's your reward? How about a heaping helping of whoop-ass from Sadler, the ugliest boss we've seen since we worked the night shift at Waffle House?
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
As is so often the case, Sadler's ugly inside and out. Unless, of course, you find weird leg eyes attractive. Not only are the eyes on Sadler's getaway sticks horrifying, they're also his weak point. Remember how your mom wouldn't buy you a BB gun because she said you shoot your eye out, blah, blah, blah? Well, that's the name of the game in this boss battle. Shooting out the S-Man's leg eyes will bring him down so you can target his main peeper. And don't be shy about using items from the environment either. Shooting out barrels and unloading cranes on his head will add extra damage. Just as you start getting tired of this battle, your good pal Ada will arrive with a rocket launcher.
Use this!
Ada, it's just what I wanted! How did you know? Now you just need to cross the collapsible bridge to get it. But keep your thumbs on the dodge button. There's a reason they call this bridge collapsible. Pick up the rocket launcher and target Sadler's main eye. Once Sadler's toast, you have 180 little seconds to get Ashley off the island.
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
Luckily, that thoughtful Ada has left a sea-doo for you. Take it and skidoo. Put the pedal to the metal and watch out for falling rocks, and it'll soon be smooth sailing. Now, what would an RE game be without a cheese-tastic ending? Nothing, that's what. Good thing, then, that the guys outdid themselves with this.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Ouch. That ending's cheesier than a zodiac sign medallion and fish tank shoes. The bright side to that cheesy moment is that you can buy the infinite rocket launcher you've always wanted. Hopefully you've got the million pesetas to foot the bill. Now, what would an episode of Cheat be if we didn't show you how to pick the locks to a bonus level? Pencils at the ready, people. It's cheatin' time. So, you've beaten the game. Now what? Well, it's time to head for the famous Resident Evil after party. In Assignment Ada, you play as the lovely Miss Wong, and you need to collect 5 Plaga samples.
He knows.
Work your way to the Gatling Gunner, cross back over the gap, then drop your enemies into the water. Now you can focus on the guy with the big gun and the bad attitude. From your position across the divide, you can put him down with your sniper rifle, then pick up the ammo and health items. Now, blast your way to the air duct. It's the large duct-shaped opening with all the air. Okay, good. Inside, check the map for the Plaga sample locations. Sample 1 is in the research lab. Take out the guards and retrieve it. Sample 2 is easy to get, but exiting the lab is a different story. Soldiers are now converging on you, and they all want you to shoot them. Oblige them for a spell until the big guy gets close. Then, shoot the explosive tank and run like hell. This door is your next checkpoint. Now you'll discover that some do-gooder has locked the room. You need to operate the panel to unlock it. Of course, as you do, an army of soldiers will storm in. Instead of killing everyone, just carve a bloody swath through them and take off. Get the 3rd plasma sample by clearing out this room. You could bust in guns a-blazing, but it's easier to shoot everyone through the door. You know, much less splatter on your clothing and all. As you're searching for the 4th sample, you'll be ambushed by another Gatling gunner. Is there a Gatling gunner school around here or something? Duck under the stairs, use your grenades on the henchmen, Then use the TMP to take them out. Now you're almost done. Clear out the lab and grab the 4th sample. Don't forget to stock up on ammo and herb. Healing herb, that is. The fight with Krauser is a test of your reflexes. This is where all those thumb push-ups pay off. Use your TMP to force him back, then blast at his legs to expose his upper body. When he's all nice and vulnerable, let him have it with both barrels. Eventually, you'll wear him down. Not in the mood to fight fair? Me either. Forget that. Here's a quick trick. Retrace your steps and exit the battle area. Now, equip your sniper rifle and shoot Krauser from a nice, safe distance. If you do this enough, he'll drop a ninja vanishing smoke bomb thing and break out. Now, the Plaga sample's yours for the taking. Once you beat this mini-mission like the red-headed stepchild that it is, the Tommy gun will be available from the merchant for 1,000,000 pesetas. We know it's expensive, but once you have a Tommy gun, you can talk like a gangster and say stuff like, "You'll never take me alive, copper, see?" And you can't put a price on that. Well, that's it. Once again, we did the dirty deed and went undetected. Just how I like it. If you haven't been taking notes, and why haven't you? You can look up anything you missed from today's show on the Cheat Sheet Master Database at g4tv.com/cheat. Also, if you have a problem, and if you can find them, you can leave a message for the Cheat team on the message boards or email me at cheat@g4tv.com. Until next time, I'm Kristin Holt, and it's been a pleasure cheating with you.
Attention G4 viewers! Stop humping your Lara Croft dolls! Triumph is here!
So tell us about your new sitcom that's going to be off the air in 2 months.
Have you ever talked to a woman without having to give your credit card number?
How can something so tiny and delicate be such a filthy and brutal whore?
The best of Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. Sunday night at 11, only on G4.
Feel free to invite your imaginary girl.